What's up, Daryl?
I love that song.
First of all, you recording your audio?
What?
You recording your audio?
What's that?
Okay, cool. So, welcome this week to the Rapid Unscheduled Discussions. Daryl, what's your AirPods?
You asshole! I lost them. I lost them, and I don't know where.
I know you don't like headphones that much, so I was like, oh, like maybe he should wear his AirPods, but he's not wearing his AirPods.
And there's the good ones too. They're the pros.
Did you put them on?
Not the cans, but
yeah. Did you? Well, you should check your Find My.
I did. I wasn't aware that was a thing.
Did you already check before the show, or did you realize you didn't add them to Find My?
Yes. We are rehashing what we just talked about less than 5 minutes ago before we
literally right before I hit go on the stream is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yep. So, well, hey, I've been there. At least you lost them. I washed them in the washer and dryer. So, wait, was that dirt? Yeah. Did I ever talk about that on Rods when I did that to my AirPods?
No.
Yeah,
I've watched Pixel Buds before, and they still work.
Mine did not work. Went to the washer.
They didn't work well.
They went to the dryer, and yep, they were not working. So I shaved this week, and I just realized I really shouldn't have shaved.
Shave? What's that?
Yeah, I shaved before. I went with my brother in the bachelor party this weekend. So like, I'm like, I should shave. Because I look terrible. If we're gonna go to bars, maybe I should not look terrible.
No. I was catching up with a friend of mine and his wife earlier today, and she saw me on video and she starts flipping her shit like, "Oh my god, you're doing this hobo thing now! What the hell?" Like, I just got home from work, my hair is still a wreck, and like took my head off and just ran the fingers through the hair and threw it wherever, and I got the beard going. She's like, "Oh my god, you look like a hobo!" Like,
that's Daryl. That's Daryl.
Yeah.
What do you mean? It's our hobo occasion. That's what we do.
The end roll no shave is still going on apparently.
I feel like that was a basis of like 10 insults I gave you last year for intros on the show. Aren't you happy I stopped doing that? They might come back and just insulting Daryl as much as I can in the intro. That might come back.
Get off my lawn. So what's been going on this week?
Dude,
let's chat.
Jeff Bezos, some rich dude. Well, first of all, some rich dude went to space. Who cares? Wally Funk went to space too, though. That's cool.
She did. That's awesome.
Yeah. Some.
It really is.
Did you? Oh. This is what we should talk about. The Skittles. The Skittles.
Nobody gets that song. I know.
I'm sorry, Daryl. You're old.
Get off my lawn.
Did you watch the video with them throwing the Skittles around?
It looked awkward as hell.
It looks. First of all, I'm trying to think about what it's like to be this 18-year-old throwing Skittles at the richest person in the world's face. Like, like I would have just like what life choices have gotten me to this scenario in life that I'm throwing Skittles into the face of Jeff Bezos.
I mean, look, if I could be a rich kid, I would make that life choice.
If I was a hedge fund manager's kid too, that would be my first birthday request. Yeah, 100%. But it was like, I think there's a really poorly timed screen grab of Oliver butt to the ceiling. Trying to catch something. I think it was trying to catch a Skittle in his mouth or a ping pong ball. I don't know what it was, but really badly poured screen capture that someone got. Yeah. But Skittles definitely paid for that. I thought it was just like someone like Skittles. Maybe Jeff likes Skittles over M&M's, so they picked Skittles instead.
Well, I'm cool because I like Skittles.
I don't know. Like, I thought that's what it was, and they just said Skittles because that's what they are. They're Skittles, and it's not like NASA where Skittles and M&M's go to space, but they're not called that because, NASA rules. But no, this. No, they have name brand products in space. Yeah, but they can't call them by the name brand product. No, they're like, I think their M&Ms are packaged as like chocolate candies or whatever, or something like that.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. Don't tell me where I saw this. I think it was on like one of the some cooking show, I think. I don't remember, but I swear this was it.
What?
I swear, I just remember. It's just one of those useless informations you have stuck in your head from some documentary.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I have. But like, so Skittles definitely went on this because it was like 2 days later they announced they're giving away like 0G Skittle packs or something on their social media, and I'm like, I kind of want one, and I misread the press release and I thought they said that they were going to be selling them. And so I got all super excited about it. Like I wrote an article about it, and then I got an email from one of the PR people at Skittles. And they go, "Hey, what is it? Mars? Something Mars? What was it called?
Like Mars Candies?
Mars Wrigley. That's what it is. Mars Wrigley. Okay. Yeah.
Wrigley, hey, like the gum?
Yeah, they're the same company. They merged.
What? I haven't heard that name in years. Apparently, nobody chews that gum anymore.
Wrigley. Wait, isn't Wrigley Field's not the gum? Wrigley Field's a dude named Wrigley, I think. Forgot we're not a sports podcast. Sorry. But they said like, hey, no, like, can you change your article because we're not selling them or we're just giving away? And I replied with a darn, I'll call off my search party because I really wanted some. Maybe they would send me like thing because we were like the only space site that we talked about it.
Maybe still cool.
And she just said thank you for changing it. And I'm like, damn it, I really wanted zero.
Hey, you tried. You tried. You shot your shot.
I think the package has all like the blue colors or whatever, like all the darker colors, so like blue, purple, like those flavors. So I don't know. I want to get a pair. I don't know if I want to get two. I want to eat one and not eat one.
Oh, you want to be one of those folks.
That's what I did. I did it with like I did that when Virgin Galactic went public. I bought 2 shares, one to sell later, one to keep forever, and then I kind of became.
You're like the kid with the Star Wars toys. You play with one and put the other one away to never touch it again.
I don't know. I never did that.
That was a big thing back in my day when I was a kid.
Back in your day.
Shut up. No, people were actually doing that nowadays.
You had to feed your car hay. Sorry.
Shut up. That's it. Shows your own. Good night, y'all.
We're done. That was at the show. I pissed off Daryl so much. He's gone. All right. Well, I guess I got Harry in here. Remember, Daryl, you're replaceable. So am I. It's okay.
Cool.
So, what were you gonna say?
I don't even know anymore. Thanks, jerk.
No worries.
You derailed me.
I'm trying to think of like if I've ever done that. Bought one, other than like I did it with Virgin Galactic shares. I bought 2, and I was gonna sell one if it ever went up. Rapid and scheduled ending. Rapid and scheduled ending.
Accurate.
So I don't think I've ever actually done that. I know I've. Yeah, no, I've never done that. Everything I bought, I'm like, oh, maybe I shouldn't wear this because it might be valuable one day, and I wear it a bunch because I've gotten like shirts and stuff like that. I have an Optic Gaming shirt.
Wait,
go ahead.
Time out. Speaking of merch, I went looking around at a reputable launch company's store at ULA. Dude. Okay. So there's apparently like 2 different stores. There's the ones with the stuff we always get, like the mission shirts or hats and patches and all that shit. And then you go to a different one that looks like it's one where they tell their employees to go shop, but they still sell it to the regular public. Mm-hmm. And they have like the polos with the ULA logo. Which
socks?
You and I don't recall the sock. I don't think I got that far to looking around at the socks. What caught my attention, they have like really cool, like off the wall kind of stuff, or at least for a company like this. They have like throw pillows and blankets with the ULA logo on it too. They have chef aprons with the ULA logo on it.
What?
Yeah, chef aprons with the ULA logo on it. Like,
chef aprons.
Aprons, yeah.
I thought you said chef penguins, and I'm like, I don't know what that is, but I want one.
I think that's only for sale to VIPs. You got to get a hold of Tori for that one.
Gotcha.
Right. No, I want to reach out and say, hey, if I buy one of your aprons, can I like leave a chicken under and Atlas 5 and see how well it cooks.
There would be a chicken left.
I know, right?
There wouldn't be a chicken left at all.
Oh, wait, no. Can we put one on top of that tower? Remember a couple of launches ago? It was like 1 or 2 Atlas launches ago. Tori left the Tori says he left the camera, but ULA left the camera on top of the thing, and you just see it like coming up.
Oh yeah,
behind the tower. And
that would be a place to have a chicken.
Yeah, put one right there, but like on the opposite corner from where the camera was, and tie it down good.
Why not put it in front of the camera to get a good chicken?
No. I'm saying the camera was in the back corner on like the opposite side of that deck.
Oh, I put it like building.
Yeah, put it like on the on the close edge of the deck to where it just gets cooked right then and there. Like
one side black, one side just blackened or like ripped to pieces, the other side just raw.
But I'm genuinely curious now, like. If you put a chicken in the right spot, can it be cooked by a rocket on liftoff?
KSP guy has a good point. Only $72 million a piece.
I'm not paying that.
I mean, I'll be honest. Tori,
I'll pay for the chicken. I'll pay for the chicken itself.
I'll pay for the chicken. I think that's the least of their worries.
And if it's safe to eat, I'll share with as many people as it'll feed.
I feel like I mean, Tori has always said if you buy a rocket, you can do what the hell you want with it. So I guess we gotta buy a rocket.
I can't afford that rocket.
We just hold it down, stack fire, and just try to see where we can put chickens to cook them. And just do that for like ever. How many times? I just asked we buy one. Just like Tori, how many times can we fire those RD-180s? He's like, how many times we fire them? Because that's how many times we're gonna do test fires for our chicken cooking contest. Some beer can chicken going out there.
But it's like I genuinely want to add them now because I don't know.
You really want to cook that chicken, don't you? Now, how are you gonna cook it? How are you gonna season it? Cajun wise or beer can chicken?
Of course.
Cajun?
I'll do it. All right. So the thought experiment is: can it be properly cooked? Can it be properly cooked? At least part of the way, all the way, none of the way. I just want to see what would happen and where you would have to leave it to properly cook it. So I would have to put up multiple chickens. Hold
on. What if this is like something where like we figure it out and it half cooks the chicken? Like it cooks like the half that's closest to the chicken. That half is perfectly cooked. So now you don't have to just do one launch. You need 2 launches.
To do the other side. You gotta flip it. No, we're gonna have to do it in pieces.
Leave it on one side for one launch. Rotate 100 degrees. Wait for another launch, and it's done. And this, in this heat, you might actually get. Oh no, never mind. She'd be like 200 degrees or something like that, or over 160 for a chicken.
Well, I don't know. Putting it out in the Florida heat for just a couple of hours waiting for liftoff is going to rot the hell out of it anyway.
You might need a what is it called? Spackle cock it, whatever. Where like you flatten out the entire.
Is that the
chicken.
thing that
you remove the backbone and you can like flatten it out?
That must be some weird northern term. I don't know.
I don't know. I see it all.
We just say you butterfly that thing.
Butterfly is probably. I thought
yeah.
It was backcock.
I know what you mean though. So
okay.
You got to open it up, and you got to like take it with it all sprawled out, and you just got to make it go right up against like a wall. Or
nail it up against the building, flat like on the side.
Yeah, exactly. I want to do it. I want to cook a chicken with a rocket. I get excited about the dumbest shit.
Now, would you want that RP1 or methane flavored?
Here's the problem. Depending on the propellants, it's probably better with a Delta 4.
Oh yeah,
because of the propellants. Yeah.
Methane and oxygen is similar, but there's a little bit. I think isn't there a little bit of CO2? I think.
But what I worry about with an Atlas, as far as actually being safe to eat, is the damn SRBs.
Yeah, you're fine without the RSBs.
They're rare.
You'd have to wait for like a 401 or something like that.
It's rare.
Or just super rare. Didn't an Insight lander go in a 401? Did they have one SRB on it?
I don't have them memorized, bro. That's
you don't have them memorized, dude. What type of space fan are you? You don't have every single rocket memorized, dude.
Oh, buddy, you wanna start testing knowledge?
Let's go. What do you got?
Can we have like a space flight Jeopardy night or something like that?
We need to have a trivia night.
Ooh,
like
we do.
A monthly thing, or
that's a plan for a future.
All right, we'll talk about that. I like this.
Yeah.
I like a trivia night.
I like it too.
We could totally do this. Man. All right.
So where did we get off track? Oh, we were talking about Blue
Origins. We didn't even make it to the first topic there, Daryl.
Blue Origins bullshit? We were getting there with the Skittles.
Oh, yeah. Well, that technically wasn't the first topic, but like we were getting, we almost got to the first topic. Skittles and ping pong balls. They flew around. And I'll be honest, I don't know
if ping pong balls from John Powell? Remember him? You told me about him.
Yeah, I think so. It might have been a while.
You don't remember him, do you?
John Powell. Oh, yeah, from JP Aerospace, right? With the
JP Aerospace. They do like balloon flights.
I don't know how you think. I still follow him on Twitter. He's in my he's in my space company's Twitter list, and he just all of them popped up that he's doing something, and I always thought I stopped asking him. I always ask him like, "Oh, is this like recent?" And he goes, "No, it's from like 10 years ago." I'm like, "When are you gonna do something recently?" Like,
they have been doing stuff.
They've been doing some stuff.
Did something yesterday.
Dude, I'm so confused on what, and apparently they're not. They have a Patreon now as well.
Yeah, they've been doing it for a while.
Yeah, he was talking about how do you fund a space program if you're not a billionaire. I'm like, I was gonna say you don't, and then he goes, with the Patreon. I'm like, okay, well,
hey, you want to start a space program?
Yeah, guys, patreon.com/wrap on scheduled discussions. Go. We're gonna...
given the name of the show, that is not going to go well.
It's just gonna be us shooting model rockets in our backyards. I got a big enough field next to my house, well, my parents' house, but I could probably do it. New ARCA, hell yeah, hell yeah. Do we need to talk about ARCA right now? But
yeah, we're not touching that one tonight.
But we are. Well, we do want to talk about Jeff Bezos' HLS contract because I read it, and the only thing I think in my head was like something like, "Come on, how much? How much do you want? How much do you want there? Come on, dude, I'll pay for it. I'll pay for it." On their knees, please, I'll pay for it. What? You muted yourself.
I did.
All right. But you're just gonna be done for the whole show?
No. I'm listening to you. I'm just my asshole neighbor decided to start his motorcycle right now, parked right outside of my place all the time.
Oh, I don't hear it, so I think you're good.
Really?
No, I don't hear it. You're good.
Just wait.
So just wait. But I don't like. I just like reading it through. It's just like, is he okay? Is this unconventional?
What's the context of this? Because I saw bits and pieces of it. I have not read it. I haven't.
Oh yeah, I told you to read it.
I was busy at work today. Yeah. No, I didn't.
Oh, now I hear it.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my gosh, I didn't think you'd pick it up on these mics. Holy crap, that is loud. It's an open. So Jeff Bezos wrote an open letter to the Minister Nelson, Bill Nelson, and pretty much he lays. Well, in the beginning, he pretty much lays out a, hey, yeah, this is why Daryl Goldberg. This is why we didn't do it. This is what happened pretty much in their eyes of what happened, and why NASA should give him the contract again. And then he goes to explains that just some of the redundancy is good, which I think no one disagrees with. He did though talk about how the lander is capable of launching on Falcon Heavy, New Glenn, Vulcan. He lists off a couple rockets. He
listed competitors.
He said the word Falcon Heavy. Hold on, let me see.
Why is he so?
He said,
"This isn't passing the smell test already."
From the beginning, we designed our system to be capable of flying on multiple launch vehicles, including Falcon Heavy, SLS, Vulcan, and New Glenn. So Vulcan is not surprising because we're on engines, Jeff, but they have a partnership with the BE4s. And then SLS makes sense because it's, I don't know, but like,
too much E. It's got too much yeet.
It's got a lot of yeet, man. SLS got yeah yeet. We'll talk about that later. But no, like, and they said Falcon Heavy, which I thought was like, all right, cool, like, do it, I dare you. But he also went on to talk about this is where he gets to the begging portion, I think, of the letter. This is why I put it as in begging pretty much for this. They'll waive up to $2 billion worth of fees. Up to like fees to NASA. So like if they choose them, they add them to the contract.
I saw that part.
They're gonna just
I saw that part.
Bill them for $2 billion for the next 2 years. Up to $2 billion for the next 2 years.
And they made it clear that in the one excerpt that I did see was like, it's not a deferment or anything like that. Just keep $2 billion of it. Don't worry about it. Like,
yeah, like they will accept a firm fixed price contract for this work, cover all any system development, cost overruns, and shield NASA from partner cost escalation concerns. Like,
I wish this wouldn't have happened, because last week I said my piece about Jeff and Blue Origin. I was getting over it. I was like, cool, the flight went well. It's awesome. Ready to move on to other things. And then this happens, and it's like the mafia. You try to get out, and they just pull you right back in. And here we are.
This is I think this is like relatively normal in like Bezos's line of work. Like
with his companies, yeah.
I know like tech stuff, like this happens a lot. Like they do the math and they go, hey, we won't charge you for how many years. And then if you give us a contract for X amount of years and you start paying after that. Like they do the math and they make their money on it. Now, is NASA allowed to take this deal? Well, is NASA/Congress allowed to take this deal?
I mean,
who knows? I'm sure Congress can make a law and say it's so. They can just pass a bill and whatever. And
I mean, look what they're trying to do with SLS, and they're trying to be like Aperture Labs with the perpetual testing initiative of SLS. Like I don't know. I just wanted to reference the Portal games. Where's my Portal 3?
You can definitely tell that like this letter was written to the administrator, but it's definitely like tailored towards like hopefully someone in Congress sees it, because hey, we're going to employ people from 47 different states.
And they also made it public to put pressure on them.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's
obvious
definitely
tactic. Obvious tactic.
Yeah, obviously. But like, I don't know. I personally, I think it's a good deal for NASA. Like, honest, I think it. I'm not an expert, but I think it would be a good deal for NASA to take it.
No, somebody needs to step up to Blue Origin and Jeff and say, stop trying to whine and complain your way into getting contracts and things like that, and fucking earn it.
This is where you see the difference. This is where you see the difference between Bezos and Musk. Like, they're both businessmen, but one's an innovator and one's a really good businessman. Like, Elon Musk is gonna, if Elon Musk didn't get HLS contract, he was gonna keep doing Starship. Like,
Elon says it himself. He is not a businessman.
Yeah,
he is not.
Yeah, exactly. Like he just does things with his money that are absurd. But like, Bezos he wants to be an innovator, but he's not. He's just a really good businessman. He's gonna look. He takes this and go like, hey, look at us. We're gonna spend all this money to develop HLS, which, you know what? Good. So you should have been spending your own money to develop HLS.
Right.
That's not, we don't do cost plus contracts or we don't do fully government funded things anymore.
Don't forget, last time they basically asked for an advance on the award, which was against the rules.
We want to pay. Yeah, exactly.
That's against the rules. Like they should not be allowed to compete in this contract anymore. They broke the damn rules.
Yeah. Although the only thing is,
like that. Look, Dianetics didn't come through. They just needed to work out their lander more. Didn't have time. I wish it would have worked. Whatever. SpaceX, they're like, look, we're already developing this. We could change up a couple of things for you, give you a custom version, custom hot rod version. Here you go. We'll cut you a deal on it. Jeff's like, hey, give me the money now.
Yeah,
like, it doesn't work like that, buddy.
Yeah, like
I can't understand what the deal is here. Like,
why
does he not understand that you can't buy your way into history?
This would be the time for Boeing to be like the unexpected hero we need. Come in with their own, and kind of like try to do it, and try to
look,
or not.
No,
maybe not. That would be hilarious if Boeing come in here with an actual competitive offer that's similar to SpaceX. They spent all this time working on this, and they come in with a hero move to push up Blue Origin.
If they were, that would have leaked out. We would have known already.
Oh, probably. The world but I'm just speculating. That would be really great to see.
Talking about Boeing,
big orange lander.
Big hole. God. No, about Boeing. Like, look, they have a launch coming up Friday, which I'm sure we'll circle back to in a minute. They've worked hard to get back onto the pad and everything like that. They also had their shit going on with the 737 MAX. Longtime fans of the show know that we railed on it before. I railed on them a lot. Sure.
Boeing.
Look, they put their heads down. They got their shit together.
Podcast. You have obviously not listened to season 1.
No. But Boeing's working on getting their crap together, and look, let them just focus on what they're already doing. Don't add something new to it, Seth. I know you were being facetious about it too.
Yeah, but here's the thing about it: like, they would probably come up with an actual competitive lander cost or whatever. Like, oh, it would be a really good lander, and then they go only compatible with launching on SLS. that would be the thing, and they'd just be like, oh, come on. Which,
you know what? I just thought of something. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't they say they could revisit this a couple of years into the future and do like?
I think they're already in the motion of doing another round.
Okay, you're talking about
the only thing is there's no like funding secured for it. There's nothing for it. Like, I think it's just like, hey, we'll probably do something for it. So maybe start working on something.
You're talking about a dark horse candidate coming out of nowhere and stealing the show. Let me blow your mind. Rocket
Lab. Yes.
Rocket Lab. Because remember what they're developing right now.
Dude, I don't know if that rocket's picking up the London lander, but
still,
they could probably come up with matches based off.
They can come up with their own thing.
A photon-based lander, it can land one astronaut at a time. But
it'll be very Kerbal. He'll be like in a suit and riding like a little steel frame with like 2 like Coke bottle sized tanks. Just dusting his way down. That's what Rocket Lab's got.
Trying to think who would be able to.
It'll be very Kerbal.
Try Terran R, please. Trying to think like who would be fully like. I'm sure there's plenty of aerospace coming. Like, I'm sure Lockheed Martin can go do it themselves. I'm sure Northrop Grumman could go out and do it themselves.
Probably.
Like, who else though could do it on their own?
Northrop is probably still salty about Omega getting canceled.
Who?
I'm salty about it. I wanted to see that thing.
Who?
Omega.
Yeah, that would have been like the Vega. Well, we also had the Minotaur, but like that would have been the Vega of our. That would have been Vega. That would have been really cool. The scene. Yeah. Well, yeah, because it would be similar to watching part like Ares 1X launch. Because that one took off pretty quickly as well. Because it basically
I'd have to go back and watch. I don't think it was that fast.
It wasn't that. It was a little bit fast. I think it was a little bit faster than a shuttle.
Well, yeah, but still.
Yeah. It's just a solid.
It wasn't Vega fast. It was not Vega fast.
No, it's not Vega fast. It's not even close to Minotaur. So.
No.
I'm trying to think who else could actually like Arca can't do anything.
Wow, did you really just suggest that?
Not.
Y'all heard it here first. Seth
Astra.
suggested Arca is going to the moon.
Astra probably wouldn't be able to do a lander.
Astra's doing their own like separate style of thing. I don't think they're not even close to being able to be interested in this right now.
No, not even close.
They're years away from even
SpaceX could compete against itself. We could have a Starship based lander and a Dragon based lander. They just have their 2 teams just go against each other.
Wow.
That would sound like Elon. Like, we're not just gonna win the competition once; we're gonna win it twice.
Oof, big oof.
I would still laugh. Wait, did it? Okay, I just have a theory. So
Don't hurt yourself.
So when did Starship static fire last week? Was it Tuesday?
I don't know. I've been drinking, bro.
I've been drinking as well.
It happened last week.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I'm trying to think. Was that the scheduling conflict? Because you know how the $28 million, the scheduled $28 million person, sorry, the $28 million auction winner had a scheduling conflict. I'm sorry. I know it's not him, but part of my mind still wants to believe that Elon Musk bought the ticket, and then they're like, "Oh, we're gonna static for our booster 4," and he goes, "All right, cool, scheduling conflict." That's kind of like the biggest power move. I want to win your auction to fly with you, and then I'm not even going to fly with you.
I'm telling you, I can't remember if I said it last week, but the biggest flex so far has been the fact that Elon has had the capability to buy his own ride on his own vehicle for the better part of a year now, if not a whole year, and hasn't. These two other guys, they did this for themselves because they wanted to. That shows you where these guys' priorities lie. Elon could have done this a year ago, literally done laps around them by going into order, and hasn't.
Jared Reyes right. Haven't started a drinking games compete for the HS contract and fire the team that loses.
Oh, bruh.
Oh no, that's terrible. I didn't read the last sentence when I started reading that.
That's terrible. Put that
up. Oh man,
that's terrible.
I mean, wasn't that the joke going on with Mark 1 and Mark 2 when they were building it? That whoever loses that building's going to get fired.
I hope it was only a joke. Shit.
Oh my god. Yeah, they all moved. I think it was like when they canceled MR2, it's kind of like you know what, you guys can either like we'll give you a good severance package or you go over to Texas. Like, that was kind of it. So
damn. You know, speaking of these launchers, let's segue over to the SLS news, or lack of SLS news.
There's a Europa Clipper was mandated to fly an SLS. I love this. Is where you know Congress knows nothing, right? Mm-hmm. Like, we're gonna mandate this. You know, I don't know how expensive Europa Clipper is. Probably fairly expensive.
Yeah.
We're gonna mandate to be on this launcher, and then we're not even gonna make sure that it's compatible. We're just gonna say it has to launch.
Wait, was compatibility an actual issue?
So apparently, to my understanding, that there was a testing went done, and a Europa Clipper would be damaged by launch because of the vibrations. Oh. That's to my understanding.
Okay.
So.
Well,
that's how you know, like, they just wanted it put there. And don't mind me, I'm just gonna.
My dude, for real?
My dad worked down and gave it to me, so I didn't know it was coming, but it happened. So I also drinking Reds. I'm going a little light. I had a rough weekend, so yeah. But no, SLS is yeah, I guess it turned out that SLS cannot launch on Europa Clipper cannot launch on SLS.
Now, what happened to? Let me back up a sec. Originally, the Europa mission in general was going to be Clipper and Lander, right? It was going to be a 2-part. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure.
Someone chat.
You're also holding down SLS by zip ties.
More struts.
I want to check if you want to check us out. I don't know if that was a deal. I
seem to remember it was. All right, yeah.
It was. Okay.
It was a 2-parter, and they got rid of the Lander. And what I, chat, you're going to have to help us out again. They got rid of Lander because they were exploring the possibility of going on other vehicles. SLS could have had both parts.
Oh, sorry. You want Lander on the onto Europa?
It was going to be like 2 vehicles launched in one. That's what it was going to be.
Was it? Yeah. It was going to be Europa Clipper
was going to be
a Lander on
space.
Europa.
Lander was going to be Lander, obviously.
I think the Lander's still planned. I don't think it's happening though on this mission. if that might not be 100% right, but I saw something about the lander maybe not doing it. But
Right.
it's it's gonna be a separate mission now, Jared says. That's what I thought. I thought it wasn't canceled, but I don't think it's. I didn't see there was like any news that it was gonna be.
It got split up. Okay.
Yeah. So now it's gonna be on a fully expendable Falcon Heavy, with a kick stage. So, and I think apparently it's going to be like a star. I don't remember what it's a Northrop Grumman kick stage. It's already been chosen. It's like a star something. So it's a relatively reliable kick stage. It's like those have been used a lot for a lot of missions.
It's a solid motor kick stage.
Yeah,
the Star Series is solids.
Yep, and
solid.
Yeah, I was actually relatively depressed. I did the one on the fly in the Space Report podcast this morning. I said, I know Northrop Grumman and Aerojet have things, and he says Star. I'm like, oh yeah, that's Northrop Grumman. And he goes like, yeah, that's Northrop. I'm like, hell yeah, I knew that. I knew Stars was Northrop Grumman, and like, it's AJ something. It's like AJ something. That's the Aerojet, I think, with the AJ 160 or whatever they're called. I don't know.
Anyway, but the reason I mentioned the fact that it's lack of SLS news. It's not a lack of news. It's the fact that this was the only cargo mission for SLS, and now it's not. So that it
was the only non-Artemis mission, or Artemis mission for for them. I mean, I think it was. I think before this, it was going to be like.
Seth, what does Jim mean?
Jim?
Yeah, Jim Kirk.
What does Gem mean? It's a gem of a
this is
solid rocket
booster. Trivia night now. No,
we'll add that to the trivia night. I don't remember. I know it stands with I think it stands for the fuel or for like something about the actual SRB. I know that for sure. I know it's specific.
Nobody tell him. Nobody tell him. Nobody tell him.
I don't remember, dude.
Seth, what does LED mean?
Light emitting diode, bro.
No, little
electric dude. That's like the 5th time we've done that.
Yeah, it's been a while though. We only just came back last week. I had to hit you with it again. But this throws a wrench into the timeline of SLS's development.
No, I don't think so. No, it's just
think so?
One less launch. So, that's all it is. It's one. I have one of those. Hate to see it go, but love to watch it leave. For this mission, because I hate to see another SLS launch go, because that's going to be a dope launch.
Yes, it is.
But I love to see that NASA's going to save a lot of money.
About damn time.
Yeah,
look, from my perspective, I'm not exactly hurt for SLS. We all know, love it or hate it, it wasn't going to be around forever. It wasn't meant to have the lifespan that Starship is expected to have, or some other launches. It was never going to last as long as a goddamn Soyuz or something like that, for however long that's been launching. It wasn't going to last forever. It was only going to have a handful of launches, however many Artemis needed. Maybe it'll pick up something extra here or there. Cool, that was it. I'm not really crying over this. For SLS. Yeah, it sucks that's one less cool launch we're going to have, because I know those things are going to be freaking loud. But Jared, nice. Damn it, now I got derailed again. No, it was. I like I said, I'm not crying over it. I'm not crying.
Yeah,
over it. It is being purpose built basically for Artemis. So
we should just call it the Artemis launcher or the Artemis rocket now. Pretty much, that's pretty much what it's going to be. So
pretty much, and I'm okay with that.
Or we could have called it the Jupiter. Oh wait, no, I've got Jupiter was already a rocket. Dang it.
Yep. There's a one.
And I don't. And all I'm thinking is well, we can go to the next one after Saturn, but we can't do that.
The hell we can't. You know what?
Uranus rocket.
We need chat. We need all of y'all to support us on Patreon so we can start our rocket company. And the first launcher, you know what the name's going to be.
I gotta look. I think we have a Patreon. I'm 99% sure we have a Patreon. But
we do? What?
Hold on. Let's see. We do. We actually do have a Patreon.
Ladies and gentlemen, please support us. Patreon.com/whatever.
It's been nothing's been done on it for so long that they unlaunched us. So oops.
Yeah.
Oops. We'll keep
rapid
that fixed.
Unscheduled unlaunch.
Rapid unscheduled Patreon.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Yeah, it sucks how it's gonna go, but like I'm happy that we're gonna save money. For once, NASA made a smart decision.
So. It's not the big blow that a bunch of the haters are saying it is. It's really not. I don't think anybody should sit there and talk shit about SLS because it lost, Europa Clipper.
Yeah,
big freaking deal.
And I'm so excited. I mean, hopefully Europa Lander still happens because that's a cool mission.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm surprised didn't get the contract for Europa Clipper.
What?
Starship.
Why?
I don't know. I just figured that SpaceX like we can give you Starship.
Yeah.
By 2024, that thing better be up and running.
I wouldn't even agree to that right now.
I wouldn't either. If I was NASA, I would say hell no. But I'm surprised SpaceX didn't try. I don't know if all that. I don't know if this was like actually public. I don't, or not. So if there's like a whole contest. I don't know how this whole contest was ran because I'll be honest. I was out with friends when this news hit, and I'm just sitting there. I'm like, all right, someone's gonna handle it. I have no idea what's going on, but I barely read into it. But so I'm not sure if there was if there was even a contest for it. So, I know there was something like a few months ago, or like a while ago, that they stated that Europa Clipper could be launched on Falcon Heavy. I don't know where that came out of though. If that was a NASA study or a SpaceX thing, but.
A contest like the 400-meter dash in the Olympics. Hey, the Olympics are going on right now.
Hey, the Olympics.
I have not been watching. I love watching it every 2 years because I like watching both. I don't have regular TV anymore to watch it.
I love I'm a TikTok addict now. But I love watching like the videos of like some US just crushing some small country in something, and it's like get up. It's Memorial Day. Celebrate the USA. Let's go, America. Be patriotic. And it's just like us just utterly crushing. Like I think one was like us just getting home run after home run in like the softball tournament against Japan. Like, come on, it's 4 a.m. I don't care. Let's do it. Like
against Japan. Oof.
Yeah, oof. I remember what else. I think we're already probably like 4 gold medals in. I think already. Like it was like within the first day or two. We've
already got double-digit medals all around. When I saw an update earlier today, the U.S. had double digits. I don't remember how many of each, and we were second behind China.
Yeah, I do know that the NBA team's having some troubles because they don't like the officiating. We're not a sports podcast. I know.
American athletes not liking the officiating. Ooh.
Oh.
Anyway,
that's new.
I know, right? Speaking of TikTok. You showed me some stupid shit, man.
No, man, these are great. I don't know what you're talking about. These are amazing TikTok.
This is your bit. Go ahead. This is your thing.
I'm just going along TikTok, right? Just minding my own day, watching stuff that I watch on TikTok, mostly just stupid old vines that people repost. But all of a sudden, Elon Musk animated comes up, and I'm like, it starts talking, and then I'm looking, I'm like there's barely any views. And I'm like, why does someone put so much work into these videos for no views? And these are hilarious Elon Musk videos. And just hey, Elon Musk here. Some people don't like my accent because I say awesome instead of awesome. But you know what? It's like talking about taxes or whatever. And that's awesome.
When you told me about this earlier before the show and I realized you were going to bring it up, I'm like, wait, Elon himself is starting a TikTok? What?
I wish he would. That would be hilarious, wouldn't it? Him just going on TikTok, with explaining some technical thing about Raptor or whatever, in a TikTok video.
He is not. He wouldn't.
He wouldn't. But that would be funny as hell. Go sports ball team. Go sports ball team.
Go sports ball team.
But I don't know. It's called Hey. And if you guys are in the TikTok, it's called Hey. I think it's Hey Elon here or Hey is Elon. I think the guy puts too much work not to be noticed. Like the guy,
how do you not have the name memorized? You're the one who's gushing over this.
Because I don't know. It's just a meme. I don't know, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, Seth Kurkowski.
We need a laugh track, dude. I don't know. We need applause. That's what we need. But I don't know, man. Thank you. It's like there's some good videos. I wish Elon would actually be on TikTok because I think it would be so bad. It would be great. Like some of his SNL skits.
Better than
they
if
were
Jeff
so
got on
bad
there.
they were good.
Better than if Jeff got on there. Jeff would just be nothing but cringe, like not the cool kind of cringe.
Him lowering his voice like 5 octaves, like.
No, you know what was really cringe? I think it was the day of or the day after. Jon Stewart is coming out with a new show on Apple TV. If anybody remembers him, he was from like The Daily Show, and all that stuff. And he's got a show coming out, kind of like a current events kind of show, but it's not going to be a daily thing like The Daily Show. And he was making jokes about all of these space billionaires. Somehow Zuckerberg got in there too. It was a cat. I don't care about spoiling it because honestly, I thought it was terrible. And
you lost me at
so hard.
Zuckerberg with cats.
You didn't see this clip?
No.
Really?
Nope.
You gotta go back and find it. You could like search for him on Twitter or something. It was it's something for his upcoming show. Like it's some kind of comedy current events kind of thing. And like I said, it was a clip about all of these space billionaires doing their stuff, whatever it is.
Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. Just keep talking. Don't worry about me.
If you derail me again, so help me God, Seth. No, I don't know. I kind of don't want to give it away, but I'm kind of okay with giving it away because it was so terrible. Not like really like bad that it's funny, just like bad in general. Like the reference that everybody made to Bezos's New Shepard vehicle being very phallic. Tried way too hard with that joke. It's like we got it the first time. You don't have to
this is like 10 years old by now, this joke.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Like it was all I'll say is go search for it, watch it at your own risk. You may or may not want those minutes of your life back. All I'm saying.
I guarantee you that Hey It's Elon TikTok will not be a waste of your time. I might have wasted 3 minutes of Daryl's because he doesn't like TikTok because he's old, but I'm sure all the young people out here, Jared just turned 20. He's young. He'll like TikTok.
Dude, not cool.
What? You're old. No. I don't know. You old people are invading TikTok. I don't like it, man. It's a millennial thing. Get out of here, boomers.
Now I'm going to get on TikTok.
Get out of here, boomer.
Whoa. Them's fighting words, sir.
Am I fighting words? You want to go back to Starship? Starship got some action. We got some action.
Starship went brr.
It farted. Starship farted, pretty much. Is that? I think that's where we should start referring to the stack fires as farts.
It didn't go pop.
It didn't. It burnt. It did not implode or explode, which was good.
You know what I'm thinking of? Now that they have a full-size booster out there for testing and whatnot, all the jokes that everybody made about Hopper saying, "Oh yeah, you missed again, you son of a bitch." All right, let's bring out the damn booster. We're not gonna miss with this.
We're back to we're gonna also be back to the silo jokes though. So it has a silo rolling down the road like
the other day I wanted to tweet out a crane joke, like take a picture of a crane. I'm like, is this Tangzilla?
I didn't. There's some people who are just way too into cranes, like with SpaceX. Like there's some people I saw who are just like, they are just die hard anything SpaceX, and they're just learning everything about cranes. If you get one thing wrong about a SpaceX crane, they're gonna rail you about it. Like it's a crane.
It's like
crane go lift go high. All right.
It's cool that we're seeing all this stuff happen, like right there on the side of the road where everybody can see. But the way some people like get so excited over the tiniest little thing, like, oh my god, the crane turned this way today. Oh my god, it's historic. Like, shut the fuck up. No, it's not. Like, chill the fuck out.
I'm happy that we have like 20
crane.
I'm happy that we have
the crane is not going to space. Shut up.
I'm happy we have 24-hour streams because it kind of like gives the ability to like there's more you can write articles and report about. Like there's nothing to hide out there. But it has made for some diehard Starship fans. Some really diehard Starship fans. So it's like kind of like if you don't do something like Starship, you're not doing it right. I'm like, that's not how the industry works, but okay.
I'm happy for the live views of the port because I got to see my newest baby roll in the port. It's my baby. My badass looking
child. The child left the nest.
Yep. My baby's all grown up.
Yeah, those are the only children you need. Only children you need. OFT2 is on Friday.
Yes.
Zeus disagrees because they might have some lightning issues.
Yeah.
They might have some lightning
not look good for Friday.
I think it's like 60%. Although we've seen didn't we see SpaceX launch at like a 70% probability of no-go or something like that?
We saw them launch a fucking Starship in the fog. They don't care.
Starship's different though. Like Starship played chicken with the FAA with a fully fielded.
Yeah, that's
Starship, not fully fielded, but fielded.
Starship didn't launch with a weather issue. They launched with an FAA issue.
But I don't know. We'll see what happens. Like it's Florida in summer, so like it could be 60% today, and by Thursday it's 10%. I don't know. Like, yeah, that's right. Yeah, Socon 1B launched similar. I remember I went to go see that, and I literally pulled up. I didn't even go. Like, I was at along US 1, like past Ranjan or whatever, or like near Ranjan, which is probably it's like 2 miles, 3 miles from the port, probably.
It's down there.
Like it's pretty far away from any of the launch pads. So, and I'm just like, it's not gonna launch. And so I just kind of like pulled up, like drove like maybe like a little bit down the road and pulled onto the beach, super far away. Like it's not gonna launch. It ain't gonna launch. And then it launches, and I'm like, I should have like spent the hour I was here driving to another spot to go watch it.
Dude, wait, Transporter 2 would have gone in some seriously questionable weather because I was out there, right? I actually made the trip for the first time in over 6 months. I was out there for it, right? And we're all out there. We're looking at the weather. It's like, this don't look good. This don't look good. There go, what? And then some jackass flying around. And it was even worse. It was even worse after they scrubbed that one because of some shithead in a plane or helicopter. We don't know what. We're all getting ready to leave, and we're looking over at the pad, right? Where all of our gear is set up at. I've got, a film camera out there. First time it's out there. I had another camera pointed straight up, right? It was still protected, but it was pointed straight up. We're working on leaving about 10, 15 minutes after they called it. And you could just see the sky unloading. Like we're driving away.
And it was just over the pad too, right?
It was just over the pad, and you cannot see the Falcon 9 on the pad. You can't see anything from the pad at all. It is all just grayed out by heavy air.
I saw someone joking about like and SpaceX deployed their cloaking device over their pad to protect from the helicopter.
Right. And you got to think for OFT, they're treating this as if people were on board. So yes, they're going to take it a little more seriously. If they say we don't feel comfortable launching in this weather because there's people on board.
Do they? I don't think on the DM1. I don't think they worried about the abort zones though. I'm talking about like all the zones across the coast and up to Ireland that they had I don't think they dealt with that with DM1. Though that was a long time ago. So
yeah,
I don't know if they dealt with. I have to look back to see maybe if they dealt with it with OFT1, but I don't remember
that picture right there. That's DM1 on a pad.
Where'd you get that?
From a boat.
Oh, that's right. You were on a boat, and I'm going Boston.
And so yeah, we'll have to see. You're going down there, aren't you?
Yeah, I have some business to do down there.
You're going down there. I'm waiting to see if the weather gets better. Like I'm having to like burn a vacation day from work for this. If it goes back to its backup day, which is not a 24-hour turnaround,
it's Tuesday. It's the 3rd. Yeah,
it's
I think
Tuesday.
I have
midweek launches are not good for me right now.
Yeah,
so
this is probably gonna be.
may or may not go.
I might go back down to Florida if SLS is on the pad for a while, and it's not within. If SLS rolls out before September, I probably won't be able to go down there. If SLS rolls out for the first time after September, I'll probably go down for it.
For a rollout or for an actual launch?
Rollout.
Okay.
Like I would go down there for a rollout, especially if there's a press event for it. Hell yeah.
I'd consider it. I want to see the Son Bitch launch because I mean that's hometown pride and joy. Right
I will
there.
move back down there for a launch. Like I will rent a place to make sure I have a place to live down there for a launch. Whoa. I have like I think like next weekend is my sister-in-law. Well, my sister-in-law and my brother are like they already got married in like end of 2019, and they're doing like a marriage celebration. Marriage celebration. There we go. Words, English stuff. Like they're like redoing it because there was like a real small wedding, like just family. So they're doing with all their friends. So they're redoing everything. Like my brother, we already did a bachelor party and like whatever, but like just with like it was like my dad, his father-in-law, best man. Now we just did our bachelor party with like the whole wedding party. My wedding showers next weekend. So like
your wedding shower?
No, their wedding shower. Sorry.
You're getting married?
I'm married to I was married to Sally Mae. I divorced him for a different company for student loans. That's what I'm married to. Student loans. So I'm married to my student loans, all right? So
weird.
But so like I'm like super busy for the next until like September when the actual like whole life thing happens. I'm like I just like please nothing big happen between now and September. And this is probably the last time I'm gonna go down there. I'm happy because they have the DM2 suits at KSC, so I'm gonna go see that.
Yeah, I do want to see those.
Are you coming over this weekend?
It depends on the weather, like
okay.
Because for me having to travel, I've got actual 9-to-5 job here that I need to, budget my vacation days off, and I got family to take care of down here, so I need to be picky and choosy and stuff. And with a 40% go,
you should come for a weekend.
Do what?
You should just come for the weekend and then hop out, just to say hi.
It's a long drive. Trust me, I want to. But I go there for launches, so. I don't know. We're gonna have to see how the weather progresses throughout the week. I'm still okay to go for Friday's attempt.
Yeah,
we'll have to see.
The issue is that I might not be like taking photos for this launch.
Take a break from pictures for the launch. Just take one in. I haven't done that yet.
It's been a while since I've done that. Well, last time I did that was I think Transporter 2. No, Salcom 1B, 2B. Sorry, 1B, B. Just the second Salcom, the one that launched from Florida. Whichever one that was. I don't remember.
Good save.
2B, 1B, whatever it was.
Good save. And
what else? I'm trying to think the last time I just watched a launch. Well, technically I didn't soak in for Salcom 1B. I was shooting photos and none of them came out. Oh no. Crew 2. I gave up on Crew 2 photos. Yeah. The captain. Well, it wasn't my choice. It was the captain of our boat's choice. He decided to keep moving the boat around, and it got stable. Then at like T-minus 30 seconds, he like turned it 45 degrees, and then it just kept moving. And I'm like, well, I'm not getting any photos for that then.
Never again on a boat. Not for pictures.
That's if you want to soak one in, that's the way to do it. If you want to soak one in. Yep.
Yes, especially in RTLS. And if there's an RTLS, I'm taking pictures. Be damned if I'm not. Yeah. But that's us as photographers. For anybody who's never been there before or doesn't get there that often, let us take the pictures. Take it in.
I might have to modify my my business plans down there, so I can get photos because I kind of want to take photos. I have a film camera now. I want to take some film camera photos. So.
And who inspired you to get that?
You. So.
Thank you.
I want to get film camera that doesn't run out on a 36 exposure.
Dude, like That sucker shoots fast. Holy crap!
Does shoot fast. It does. We have the same. We have the same camera pretty much. So like,
because he copied off of me.
Super fast. I don't know, man. I don't film. And I saw the price of it. I'm like, that's not bad. All right.
This is how bad he copies off of me. Like he doesn't even copy off of me correctly. He buys the same camera, right? Only because we can attach our current lenses to it. Cool.
Mm-hmm. That's like the main reason why I looked at a camera like that.
I got 3 like that. All right. I have 2 completely different series of lenses from back in the 60s. Like one of them's my dad's camera, never put another roll through it. Another one, a more professional version of it. That's the one I'm going to do all the manual stuff with now. I also develop at home, scan at home, do all of that stuff. Seth is like, "Oh, I'm buying a film camera and I'm a take it to wherever for them to develop it." You can take it to Walgreens, aren't you?
I'm gonna take it to Walgreens. Just to piss you off.
Do not.
I wouldn't do that because I'm actually a somewhat, like I would.
That is a waste. Because I also got you to buy good film too. Yeah, that is a waste if you take it to Walgreens.
Yeah, I don't copy you. I just don't know film.
I will teach you. I will teach you. Next time I develop a roll.
There was my film master.
Next time I develop a roll, I'm going to have you on FaceTime, and you're going to watch.
We should do it on Ruds.
We should do it on Ruds. We absolutely should. You know what?
I should get the chemicals, and we can do it on Ruds.
I'll do it first. But
dude, no, it should be the cooking show we did last year. We should just do it.
Yes, exactly. All right.
Get Julia back on to develop her film too.
Here's the deal. Next Monday, Seth, you better get on Amazon right after this. Next Monday, I am developing film on this show, whether or not I go to Florida. If I go to Florida, I'm taking a bunch of film pictures out there and developing them on the show. If I don't go, I'm going walking around New Orleans, taking pictures on film and developing them. So either way, I'm developing film on this show next week. How
about we do 2 Mondays? Because
what do you think, Chad? Can y'all wait 2 Mondays?
I'm not at my normal setup until next week. So
tell you what,
we'll talk about it. We'll talk about
it. Follow us on Twitter if you're not already, and we'll keep everybody updated on what we're doing. Next week is going to be a great show, or in 2 weeks, whichever.
Or in 2 weeks.
It's always a great show.
We're gonna have a good show next week. It might be a really good show. It might be just a good show. So I think that's all we got today. So thank you everyone for watching, and thank you for one of you listening to this as well. Thank you for listening.
We're still doing that? That's still a thing.
Still a thing. Yes. Nice job. So
I have lights right above me and a chicken.
So thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for listening. We should be on most streaming services by now. We switched hosting services, so it might take a little bit, and we might actually show up twice. Find the one with the better, the redone logo, and that's our one, and that's the new one. And then you can also listen to us at spacesport.com, and you can also listen to us or watch us on YouTube at our Rapping on Social Discussions YouTube channel. And we're going to be here every Monday, 9 p.m. with a drink in our hand. Right now mine's Reds because I'm a wimp. I don't drink beer. But we're going to be talking about stuff. So thank you for listening. We'll see you guys all next week. Bucks and 6.